Hello, everyone. Welcome back to WholeUcoaching. Thank you for coming back. And I'm looking forward to today because today, like promised, we're going to talk about peak performance and what does it take for you to have 2019 be your peak performance year. So I'm going to move over to our slides and we're going to hop in here and talk a little bit. So let's move on over there and get going. 1 second. You can check more of us out on WholeUcoaching.com and we can go through that. But today, like I said, we're talking about our journey, the peak performance journey, because it is a journey. There is a start and it can keep going and going as long as you want it to go. So we're going to talk about that today. And we're going to do a quick overview and then get on into it. All right. So we're going to talk about the hurdles of peak performance. We're going to talk about the 5 successes and their concepts. Okay. The 5 key components there. What does it take to like that desire, and really get that going for you, as well as the ultimate key to unlocking your success and how to take this journey, how to start, where to begin, where to go and make this happen. All right. So in peak performance, I really like this quote, success is a science. Oscar Wilde has it right. You create the conditions and you will get your desired results. You create those conditions. You create your desired results by that. So it is a science. It's just like in a laboratory, measuring, looking, reviewing, hypothesis, all of that, although different orders, of course, that is a science. And we can recreate success over and over again if that's what you want to do. So that's what we're going to talk about today and how to do that. But we want to start with this question, okay? How do we go from, and I want you to take a moment, how would you go from average to excellent, poor performance to peak performance, Clark Kent to Superman? How do we get there? Okay? How do we make that change? Now, I want you to rate yourself, okay? Here's the potential continuum. Where do you fall on this, okay? From inferior to excellent. I'll give you a second. You draw that line. Put I, put E. Where are you going to fall on this? And I will tell you the average person is here. 40% or below. It just is. The average person is 40% or below. And that's where most people rate themselves. Okay, so let's talk about these statistics, right? Think about this stuff. Less than 10% of people, the average person out there, you, me, everybody, less than 10% reach their goals that they set in their lifetime. Only 3% of adults record them, write them down. Have you written down your goals for this year? Do you know what you want? That's pretty crazy. 83% do not have defined goals. It's kind of out there, ether, dreamlike, it just is kind of big. And rather than define and what they're going for. And 8 out of 10 businesses fail within 18 months when they first get started. I mean, those statistics across the board are a bit crazy. And it's no wonder why when we look at these statistics, people go, I'm just going to go get a job and do what I'm told. Right? It really is. It's no wonder why that's out there, why these statistics are the way they are. So when we look at that, I want you to think about the 1%, right? We've all heard the 1%, really controls the world and controls the money. Well, let's talk about this, okay? 1% of 1%, meaning 1 in 10,000, make it and stay. All right? Now, some people make it, but they don't stay. I mean, we could even take this to lottery results. Some people win the lottery, but they spend all their money in 1 year. They don't stay with that money. I mean, even for winning something, not even going out and achieving it, not even working for it. This is a statistic that's pretty profound. Now, this is a statistics founded by some researchers, and Andy Woodrick and Dr. Clark went out and did this and figured this out. So pretty profound statistic, jaw-dropping. And you think about that. Where do we land? Where are we here? Excuse me, I want to say Dr. Craig Lewis and Andrew Woodrick found these statistics out, and they did this research across national, worldwide. So, do any of these things sound familiar? Have you heard these things? Lack of vision, lack of action, lack of persistence, lack of priorities. Okay. Wishing, hoping, dreaming, looking for the shortcut, for the quick millions, the lotto ticket. And even that doesn't always work, is what we're saying. So, something's going on here. So let's talk about what needs to happen, okay? First thing is we need a blank slate. We've got to clear the deck. Forget about what you know and what you don't know. Lay down all these beliefs, these perceptions. It's time to dump them out. Empty out that, the baggage in your brain and clear it, all right? Obviously, those old things haven't been working, all right? Know yourself rigorously. Know yourself honestly. When I work with clients and I work with my students who I teach to coach, one of the things I ask them to do is that at the end of each day, go and be able to look yourself in the mirror and say, I was 100% honest with myself today. 100% honest for what I'm thinking, what my judgments are, what my beliefs are, and I was honest and realizing that's what they are, and I can look at them differently. That's a lot of honesty. Can you do that? That's a blank slate. Being able to go, whoa, what's this? All right. Now, muting out all external and internal voices. I think external sometimes are easier to mute out because you can go, but we have those pre-programmed tapes. And sometimes we need help blocking out those internal tapes. Sometimes, I'd say all the times, not one person out there in the world doesn't have this. We have a 10-minute loop or 10-second loop playing in our mind over and over again of our beliefs. How do you hit that mute button? But that's what we have to do, all right? Plug in the ears, cutting it out to our own internal brain. And my partner has this beautiful story about, he built himself a boat, a catamaran, and he was building it, and every time somebody came in, and he was working in a shop where people were coming in all the time, looking at it, analyzing what he was doing, and everybody told him something. Everybody said, oh, you can't do it that way. You need to do it this way. You can't do it this way. You need to do it that way. And so in the end, he had to cut all those voices out. And that's where the name Whale comes from. Who asked your opinion? Because he built that boat in less time when everybody said he wouldn't. In 18 months, his boat went from nothing, logs on a yard, to a built boat sailing, a 28-foot catamaran sailing when people told me never get it done. So, who asked their opinion? My personal favorite, and that I live by, is what other people think of me is none of my business. They're going to say whatever they're going to say. It is none of my business. And that's how I do the same thing. That's how I block it out. What other people think of me is none of my business. And sometimes what I think of me is none of my business. All right. So the number 2 thing that we have to do to start living a peak performance is get the mindset. Okay. We have to be not just positive, but more than positive. We have to be achievement focused. I'm going to talk about this in a later video about the law of attraction, because a lot of people have some confusion around the law of attraction, and there's a secret to it. There's a secret to the secret. And I want to share that with you. So stay tuned for that video. But you know, it's more than positive. It's achievement focus. Where are you headed? Can you taste it? Can you feel it? Can you be it? Achievement focus, okay? And then learning to look at the good. Because if you're catching a bucket of raindrops, I promise eventually that's going to be a pond. If you're looking every day at 5 drops, eventually that's going to be a bucket. And after a bucket, it's going to be a pool. And after a pool, it's going to be a pond. And after a pond, it's going to be a lake. So catch those raindrops. Look for those good things happening. All right. And then saturate yourself with achievement. What are your achievements through the day? What are those things that you're doing? Let's grab them. All right. And development, achievement momentum. Keep it going. This is how you do when you start looking for those little things. It develops. It's like a wheel that keeps turning. It's driving you forward. It's getting you to what you want. Achievement focus. Okay, and then surround yourself with achievers. Surround yourself with the people that say, I can, I will, and I am. I am. You know, you gotta, hey, we all have those friends that say, oh, I can't, and wow, don't do that, and opinionated. Sometimes when we're going for our goals, we're going for our dreams, we've got to take a break from those people. We love them, but we've got to have a break because we're going somewhere. And 9 times out of 10, when they see that you did it, you've set the road for them and you've inspired them to do something too. And I think that's really important. You can not only be the achiever, but you can lead by example, and people might hop on. So if you need a break from those people, to really surround yourself with those I can, I am, I'm doing it people, then let's do it. Let's go get what you want. That's what life is about. Okay, so this is that average thought. Do you want to be one of the flock? Do you want to go with everybody else? Or do you want to soar like an eagle? And be in that majestic place and lead the way. It is completely your choice. Completely. I know where I like to be. I know where I'm going. So, okay, and being self-reliant, number 3, big important thing, okay? Become aware. Not just aware of yourself and what's going on, but aware of the opportunities. See, when you become achievement focused, then you're looking for those things out there. Then you're like, ooh, what can I do with that? How can I, and you're grabbing them. Look for those opportunities. So when they present themselves, when you're aware, you can grab it and run with it. Okay? Focus on the concept and the moment of the now. That's the only thing you can control, right? The future, it's imaginary. The past, dare I say, it's imaginary, because the only place it is in your head. Yep, it happened, but it's gone. It's only a flash image in your head. The future is a flash image of the future. The only moment now, the now, is the only moment you can control. So what can you do now to make things happen? Those little now steps are the most important. So when you're looking for that opportunity and you see it, you have the now to go, I got it. Because if you say, oh, I'll do it later, well, then it's imaginary. Powerful stuff, I tell you. And then taking that action. It needs to be instantaneous, small, and continuous. That now moment. What am I going to do now? And then now, and then now, and then now. Small steps. Catching those raindrops. Small steps. Builds, builds, builds. One step at a time. It's that old adage, you don't eat an elephant in a day. You eat it one bite at a time, one action step at a time. That's what you're going for. And then the discipline. Now look, discipline, people go, oh, I'm so not disciplined. Discipline is a choice. When you have that now moment, you choose to act now. That's your discipline. You eliminate all other things. You say, this is what I want, this is what I'm going for, and I'm doing that. That's what discipline is. You can't predict it. It's not futuristic. It only happens now. What do you choose now? And that's where power lies. Okay? Don't quit. Cross out those letters. Do it now. Do it. Just do it. Structure method. This is a really key component of those, the 5 concepts of success here. Long-term view, goals, and major targets. That's your long-term view, okay? Now, yes, we have future view. We want to know where we're going for. We're defining where it is and what are the major targets to get there. What do we have to achieve to get there, all right? But then we have to have short-term focus, the now focus, day to day, week to week, but really minute to minute. What do you have to do now for that? That short-term focus. That's what leads you up the stairs to success. That's where peak performance gets you. And now the common question is, practice makes, and most people will say perfect, but it's not right. Practice makes permanent. If you're practicing something wrong over and over and over again, you're hardwiring it into your brain for long-term activity, even if it's wrong. And then you get the same outcomes. That definition of Albert Einstein, you're doing it over and over again and expecting a different result is a definition of insanity. You're practicing the same thing over and over again and expecting the result to change. The experiment's got to change for a different result. Okay? So, time to shake it up. Again, that's where kind of emptying the backpack out of your brain, clearing that baggage, blank slate. We got to change our practice and then review it, reflect it, correct it, and that makes perfection. Okay? Practice, reflection, and correction make perfection. Sit with that. Must have. This is a must-have performance improvement program. You've got to build this in to have peak performance. If you don't have it, it's not going to happen. All right? So, pretty powerful stuff, okay? The Daily 5. I really like the Daily 5. My partner really came up with the concept. Andy Woodrick, he's super powerful. He's been doing this for years with athletes, with businesses, wherever you want to go. The Daily 5 is super important. You need a workable program. Okay. You need to visualize what you want it to be. You need to take action. You need to collect that data. You need to review it and then rewrite the program. All right. The Daily 5 is what we're going to work with you. If this is what you want and you're going for peak performance, we're going to help you work that workable plan. We're going to help you visualize what that looks like, what it tastes like, all of that. What are the actions to get there? How to collect that data? That's what, your coach should be doing with you, and how to review it and rework the plan. then measure when we get to our goals and achievements. So, look, here's the curve of achievement. Okay. And we got your success. This is pretty amazing statistics. All right. We already know based on where the average person put that, where they are on the continuum of inferior versus excellence. Most people on their own, 40%. That's where they are. Okay. With a program, a program that they've handwritten themselves, it's 70%. And this is across the board. Again, this was from a study from Harvard School. This has been researched. So you're welcome to go review it if you'd like. But to get to that top 30%, to be in that top 30%, it's with a coach, a mentor, somebody there to help you. Okay. That's pretty imperative. Okay. So your coach is different. And I want to talk about this. Coaching isn't training. I want to go down to the difference here. When you're training, it is the program, right? It's that program. Training is program. It is setting out, learning rules of a program. That's what training is, okay? The coaching takes you from that training to that next level. It gets you there because we're adapting that training to you, to your style, okay? Coaching obviously is where it's honest, it's rigorous, it's effective, gets you to really see the mirror that you can't see sometimes, gets you to hear the beliefs you're saying that you don't know you're saying. It is a really powerful moment to work with and play with, okay? Coaching should be an extension of you and a way to see yourself in a different light. Kind of shake your snow globe. Oh my gosh, that came out of my mouth. What? That's what coaching is. Okay. So you can go from I need help to having a coach can change your life and having that success. Recap. Look, key components, that blank slate, achievement mindset, self-reliance, and the scientific structure, the method, the daily 5. And if you're gonna go for your peak performance, find a coach. I'm happy. Go to my website, WholeUcoaching.com. Andy, you can speak with Andy directly, who has done the science behind all this. You can go to either one of us, or you can have both of us if that's what you'd like. We'd happy to do it. But find yourself a coach. Find yourself that achievement partner who's going to help you co-create your peak performance, and go for it. Start living your dreams. Okay. Our average peak performance program, here it is. Extra contact, of course, if you need it, but it's big time, and you can set your schedule. This works in with just a big outline of what it looks like, but it's pretty powerful. We've had amazing results, and we look forward to seeing you there, and helping you reach your goals and be happy for success. So now, look, it may be a small amount of discomfort to reflect and do this stuff. And you may be sitting in it like going, oh crap, I gotta do this. But you get to choose. It's your choice. It's your success. Stop wishing, stop hoping, stop dreaming, start achieving. Become that peak performer. I've given you the outline. Go for it. Start it. We're here to help you if that's what you want, but this is yours. Watch this video as many times as you want. I'm going to keep it up on the site. This is yours. All right? Enjoy. Have fun. Live. Take action. Do it now. Here we are at the beginning of 2019. 2019. Live your dreams. Be your dreams. Be that 1% of 1%. It's time to make change. Thank you guys so much. Like I said, where to from here? You can check it out. Schedule a free session with us, of course. That's our website there for you if you want to do it. If you feel like others might benefit from this, send them our way. We'll do a free session for them too. Have them watch this video. We're more than happy to help and support you. If we're not a right fit, we're going to get you to a program that is a right fit. We want to help you. That's our job. And I really want to thank you very much for taking a moment, watching this video. And I want you to be a peak performer. I want this to be your year. All right. So take a moment, subscribe to us, follow us on Facebook, like us, go to Twitter, Instagram, all that. We'd love to see you. Visit our website. We have heaps of books there that can help you even begin this and really start to assess your own program if that's how you want to do it. But we can't wait to see you. Thank you so much. And I just am very grateful. And take care. Have a good one. Talk to you guys soon. Look for the next video. Bye.